Welcome, McFinancers. I'm Drew McFinance, and I'm glad you joined us today. By listening to this video, it shows that you're more interested in learning more about commodities. This is awesome, as commodities are some of the most important assets that an investor in the world can use. A reminder, this course is to help give you an introduction to commodities and how you get started today. It isn't intended to tell you how or what you need to invest in. It's just an educational video. So our agenda for today we're going to go over the basics of commodities, some of their advantages and disadvantages, and some ways you can get started today. And then lastly, we'll go over some next steps that you can take after this video. The simplest way to define commodities are that commodities are the basic raw materials in the world. Most people think of commodities as gold, silver, and oil. Those are some of the most popular commodities, but they could also include corn, wheat, copper, lithium, and others. So this means that they are some of the oldest assets in the world, and also some of the most reliable. They're reliable because there will always be a market for them, as they are needed for everything in our lives. Regardless of how other markets are doing, people will still need food to eat, gas to go to work, and then natural gas to heat their homes. Since the world is so dependent on commodities, this is going to drive a lot of advantages for investors. Since commodities are raw materials, this does drive a lot of their advantages in investing for them. Since they are necessary in our lives, there will always be a market for people to invest in and or buy and sell commodities. Now, commodities haven't changed in thousands of years. We still use gold just like they used it in ancient Egypt or ancient Rome. But just like any other asset, commodities have their own disadvantages. Some of the disadvantages are that it can be hard to get started. Having to resource to get to buy and sell commodities limits the ability for anyone just to get started investing in commodities. Now, you could say that you'll get a farmland to sell crops to get started, but starting a farm is crazy expensive, as some of the farmers' tractors can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Another disadvantage is that commodities can be affected by both international and domestic laws and interaction. The war in Ukraine is a great example, as Ukraine was a big producer of wheat for global markets, but because of the war, those products have stopped flowing out of Ukraine to the world, thus causing the price of wheat to increase, as other countries are having to find other places to get their wheat. This can just show you just how susceptible commodities can be to global markets. Now, these advantages and disadvantages won't make investing in commodities impossible, but it will be something that investors need to know and educate themselves about. Being an educated investor will always help you to get started in anything that you invest in. Now, an easy way to get started investing in commodities is with Hard Assets Alliance. It's an easy to join and easy to buy and sell precious metals such as gold, silver, and platinum. They can hold on to these precious metals that you invest in, or they can ship them to you. It's up to you, but by them storing it, it allows you to buy gold without having to worry about leaving it at your home unsecured. It also gives you that peace of mind. The other thing about Hard Asset Alliance is that they allow you to buy fractional shares of precious metals, so you can get started with any budget. They offer various gold products such as gold bars, coins, bullions that you can buy and invest in. They also have silver products such as silver bars and silver coins that you can invest in. And they have other ones for platinum and some of the other precious metals. Now, Hard Asset Alliance is probably one of the easiest ways to get started in investing in gold for anyone to get experience and exposure to commodities. So some of the next steps for you to take about after this video. So take some time to think about how commodities fit into your portfolio and if it's something that you want to pursue. If you find that commodities are something you want to pursue, we have a link below this video to Hard Asset Alliance that can help you get started today. It is easy to start and get exposure to the commodities. Also, don't forget to join the McFinance Market Analysis newsletter, where we provide weekly analysis of the markets. Lastly, be on the lookout for future training events or courses. I hope you all learned something new, and I hope to see you all again.